Hello and welcome to episode 4 of our Eduz-Vacyn campaign. In the last episode, we decided that we needed to chill out a little bit. We were out of manpower, and we are still out of manpower. But that is because we did a quick war against Tlucht and also Nolakaz. Tlucht to grab a couple of provinces off of them, 2 I believe, and Nolakaz to grab this one province, which is the border of Bulwar, so I want to make sure that we owned it. And as well as we punched them for money, we just gained 300 crowns. We also finished up the Council of Madurabar religious incident, so we have kind of set in stone the way that our nation is going to go. I guess religion is actually a better way to put it. We've decided what our religion is going to do and how we're going to interact with it. Now, that being said, we did perhaps make a little bit of a mistake there, because our mission tree actually wants us to accept gnolls. They want us to convert them, redeem them, which is a bit of an issue because I did say that we were going to hate them in the Council of Madurabar. But that's an easy fix because I could just go and accept them. There we go. Problem solved. They are coexisting now. So yeah, that works for me. So now we can convert them a little bit faster, which we will go ahead and start doing. Make sure we throw on the Enforced Religious Unity Edict. And now, in 22 months, that will be converted. I don't have a religious guy, so I'm not even going to worry about it. We have 2 missionaries because of the temple on our capital, I believe, right? Yes, Eduz-Vacyn gets us +1 missionaries, so I can even convert this province at the same time. Very, very good. All right. Let's bring our troops back home. We are still waiting for our truce with Zokka to be up to be able to really do anything. That's going to be in 1472. So that's what we're being held back now by our mission tree. So for right now, we've just kind of got to chill, bring our troops back. Now, our powerful mage general is probably going to die soon, which is rather unfortunate because they are very good, obviously, being a powerful mage. But yeah, they've served us well, and I mean, hopefully they live for a while. They are 48 though, so it may be soon that they go to the other side to meet Sareyand, or whatever the Sun Cult really believes in when you die. I'm not quite sure what they do. As for this event, I would like to get those mill points so I can get closer to going through divine ideas here. That sounds good to me. We get 5% global trade power and 5% trade efficiency for 10 years. And our capital, no, sorry, Eduz-Vacyn, which is our vassal, will gain 10% production efficiency. Now, we are in the middle of annexing them because we do not need them to be around. Not necessarily. Oh, I have 4 missionaries? Reform, mission of protection, and we have 1 from our traditions. Oh, yeah, people already left comments about that one. They're like, Poe, you have more. There's more missionaries. They're right there. Which is true. That is a correct statement. There are, in fact, more missionaries. Let's go ahead and throw this down. Encourage religious unity there, too. Now, I can get our Tier 3 government reform. Was there any, like, special Tier 3 that I'm going to get? Just want to double check here. All right, we have Education of the Theocrat. New rulers will trigger an education event for future heirs. 20% average monarch lifespan. We get minus 15% advisor cost. We can get plus 2% missionary strength. Plus 5 max absolutism and minus 50% missionary maintenance cost. Or education of the people for minus 5% idea cost. And 33% institution spread in true faith provinces. While the advisor cost is very tempting. And also probably the best one. I'm going to go with that missionary strength. And missionary maintenance cost. It's going to help us convert everything really quickly here. We are not currently drilling, so we're just going to stop paying for our troops and make a little bit of cash. Yes, I was waiting for my Shibari to become loyal, and then I was going to develop Ashur 3 times to upgrade the center of trade there. Tlucht separatists, huh? Okay, well, let's go deal with those. Now, is there anything else that I need to spend money on? The answer is very clear, yes. I have not built those buildings up. Temples, I mean, there are some alright temples that we could build as well. Let's also get some manpower buildings going, though. And just building up our country. Accusations, Eliza loses 25 trust. Alright, we are, you know, ticking up on another one of our times here. You're fighting another war, huh? Oh, you're fighting the centaurs. It's not that big of a deal. Eliza is going to break their alliance with us. I can slow that down, which I think I want to. I'd rather them not break their alliance with us immediately. Like, it's going to happen no matter what we do. That's just the way it works here in Bulwar. With the new Sun Cult, is you will lose your allies of the same religion, most likely. But, for now, I'd rather not deal with that. Right, Windscult Pass, and we can take the first divine idea, and I will do so. Minus 5% dev cost and plus 1 yearly devotion. So we now make 2.51. So we should never really be out of devotion for any reason. And that means that our dev cost is now cheaper, and our Shibari are close to being loyal. I think I want to do military dev here. I'm going to need 3 dev points, so we'll have to wait on that for just a little bit. The new generation. Over the years, Arkasha's Urtim I has shown great interest in shaping our military and has personally trained many of the army's bright young minds. Though these prodigies, Urtim I has been able to spread his ideas through the ranks of our troops. The Kasher believes that the time has come for his newest pupil to test his wings. How might he benefit our great temple? Army Reformer, a Commandant, or Master Recruiter? Let's go for that cheaper... Yeah, let's go cheaper Army Reformer. We're making 7 a month, so we can actually afford to hire him, too. In fact, I can go up to level 3. I do love cheaper advisors. They are very nice. Okay, you move back here. Start converting that, and once this is stated up, it will convert even faster. Factions influence the temple. I know I said that I wanted to do development with mill points, but I could catch up on some diplo points here, so I'm going to do that. It is a very nice event to try and balance out your tech. Door minority grows, okay. It's fine. The Shibari are in fact loyal now. I could give them something to give them some influence, maybe? Would help. Oh, I should also stab up here. Yeah, let's stab up. No, I definitely don't want interfaith dialogue. That is not quite how we do things. We could go for like the commercial advisory board, because I want to get their loyalty up over 60, or their influence. Sorry, influence. So it's minus 10% dev cost. I can give out like patronage of the arts and commercial advisory board, and that gets us minus 10% dev cost. Again, unfortunate that we don't have any mages, but that's just the way it goes. Go ahead and encourage development here. That makes it 25 points to develop. Just a little bit of everything and upgrade that to level 2. There we go. Now I can go ahead and seize. We do want to build our crown land back up if we can help it. Alright, go ahead and state this stuff up. Enforce religious unity. And yeah, see, these are Sorrowclaw Knolls and these are Sandfang Knolls. So odds are we'll culture convert this province to Sandfang. Just because it's already an accepted culture, and I'd rather not have a province that's an accepted culture that's stated up. Not really as worth it. Now, we are about to annex this guy, so let's go to the nobles and give the integration policy. That way we do not lose our Diplo rep. I've got an idea. Okay? I've got a dastardly idea. What if we went and vassalized the dwarves? They are currently a historical friend. If we fight them in battle, we will lose the historical friend. Did we just go over our government capacity? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. We're also over our force limit now too, huh? Yeah, by 1. We'll delete this cab. I don't need it. Okay. But yeah, if we can somehow fight Segdir without actually killing their troops, we can have a historical friend vassal, which would be really good because it makes them very loyal. You will not get any crown land from me, but I will gladly go up to stab 2. That sounds wonderful. Alright, Sareyand's up to 25,000 troops, but it does not matter. Alright, let's go to war with Sareyand. So, Varmhar, you want some stuff, which is unfortunate. I want that gold mine very badly. Alright, let's move up here. We're going to go for a nice, easy war. If Elisna will not join them, then we will absolutely thrash them. Yes, they do have a lot of troops, but we currently have a war wizard. Ooh, those rebels are going to spawn. I'm just going to have to let it happen. Yeah, I'm just going to have to let it happen. But most importantly, these guys are only Tech 4. So I want to find his troops and fight them as soon as possible, because we will absolutely thrash them. Because we are Tech 6 with a War Wizard, so they are literally paper. Like, it is going to be so easy for us to take out their troops, and there we go. We have already taken out 32,000 of them. There are now a very solid, like, 15,000 left, and Varmhar will take them out. Alright, let's go take their capital. And let's spread out here and get everything occupied. Beautiful. Nice, easy war, no problems. There goes all of Bulwar's troops. And that is a stack wipe on Sareyand's troops. And I think that just means it's kind of over. Like, they'll build up some troops in their vassals' land, but it will not be enough. Nice, short, easy war using the tech advantage that we currently have. Fighting Irlium would be difficult because Varmhar would probably join, and they have a lot of land that we would have to occupy. Let's have this mountain fort down here. We'll have to wait for our 1v1 for that one, most likely. But for now, this will do fine. Send those 5,000 around. Siege down Kuo Krumar. About to lose our great power status. Don't appreciate that. Harklum declares war on Sareyand. Very bold. Extremely bold. And I mean, I don't know what we're going to take in this war. I want Sareyand's capital, though. I want the gold mine as well. So I can take the Sareyand capital state. Unfortunately, the gold is in that state. Yeah. War reps and money, maybe? That could work. Because I want to grab the center of trade, and I want to grab the gold mine. Those are the two most important things to me in this war. That will make our economy so much stronger. Like, we'll be able to scale pretty well off of that, and that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Yeah, I mean, this war is already over. 100 admin points. How much admin is it going to cost to core all this? 289. I mean, I kind of want the mill points for the idea. But I'll take the admin points because it is technically the smarter thing to do. I will not be a fool. I will be smart. We will do the smart thing. It's fine. And then Bulwar. I mean, we can probably start moving our troops over towards Bulwar's capital. Siege it down. They've deleted their capital fort, so it's not all too big of a deal. And then we'll send our troops down to possibly contest Zokka's stuff. As for our first age ability, I think we just go for Justified Wars. No. So it's between Justified Wars and the Claims Bordering Claims. What would I do with Claims Bordering Claims at the moment? Nothing. Yeah. I wouldn't do anything with it. Not much to do. Fortunately, Harklum's going to occupy this. That's right. And that is Sareyand throwing in the towel. But I want money and war reps from Bulwar. So I'm not going to peace out yet. I guess I do go ahead and hire a general here. Honestly, a 3-3-1? pretty good for only having 28.7 army tradition. I will gladly take that. That is a pretty good snag. There we go. Bulwar is donezoed. I'm going to pillage your capital as well. Sure. Thank you. Then Sareyand, I mean, I could take the money, or I could take no money and take these 3 provinces for better borders. I think we're going to take the money. A little bit less money. War reps, please. Always want war reps. It's money without inflation, which is better. Unless you really need the money immediately. There we go. Go ahead and core all that up. You have those 2 guys as allies, so you're actually safe from me. I will not be attacking you. Now, all of these provinces are in which region? All of them but one are in Far Bulwar. So let's go ahead and use our government interaction. We haven't done so yet. For Far Bulwar, we can go for the Law of Integration. We lose 5 temple power, but we get minus 15% core creation cost for 10 years, which isn't bad. Sure. Why not? So instead of costing, let's see, we're left with 83. If I click this, we are left with 123. Wow. Okay, that is actually a decent amount of admin points. I mean, it is minus 15% core creation cost. That is pretty good. And who do I want to rival now? I guess we can rival Nolakaz. Wish we could have done that earlier, because we can go in for a quick show strength, but not right now, since we have a truce with them. Yeah, this is a pretty good war for us. We now have control over all of the centers of trade in our node. And if I do a little bit of development eventually, then I will have access to 2 more level 2 centers of trade, which means this will be very strong. We're actually losing more money out of this than we were before, which is kind of funny, but it is what it is. All right, you guys are making your way up, which is fine. And then we're just waiting for that Zokka truce. When it comes down to it, I mean, that's what we need. We need 1472. Oh, hey, guess what year it is? Guess what year it is? It is the year of our Lord Suriel, 1472. Oh, I could have cored things for cheaper. I forgot we're over our governing capacity. I need 10 more development. 10 more development and I can become a duchy. I have the crown land though, so let's just go ahead and give out land rights. Makes everything a little bit cheaper. And as for you, I mean, I'd rather not have the rebels rise up when I go to war. Let's go ahead and try and reduce the size of them. Then we can provoke them, so it's not as bad. Because if we hadn't suppressed rebels, then it would have been a larger stack. All right, what month is this truce up? 8th, we got 4 months. All right, go stand back in Hashur then. And we can get 1 stab and minus 10% Miltech cost. Really? You don't just give me more morale of armies? Well, that sucks. Whatever. We'll take it. It will technically be useful. And I think we should actually probably focus Diplo. I mean, really, I just like this guy to die. He's not very good, is the problem. But, yeah, don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's fine. I'm not complaining. Alright, Zokka, let's start building a spy network for faster sieges. It's just going to be them and their vassals. And their vassals are not going to... They're not going to be anything. Tech 5, Tech 4, 0 troops, 3 troops, 12 troops. Can I full annex Zokka here? At 107%. Anti-Monstrous gives us... what? 100% cost? I don't think so then. I don't know how I would find a way to bridge that gap, but we'll see. We'll probably be just short, which honestly is fine. Oh, I need to build a fort here. I should have done that a while ago. Very, very, very long while ago. Alright, put the powerful mage there. Lock these troops up. Yeah, because now Zokka's going to be able to walk in here all the way to Hashur, which I don't really want, but it's fine. Should also build one... Actually, I'd rather have it... Well, would I rather have it here or here? Which one of these would be better? Probably here in Zagnu. We can take another divine idea. Minus 10% fire damage received. Not going to be all that great against the gnolls, but it is what it is. 43 days to take Zokka's capital, by the way. Now, do you have troops? You've built up to 3 troops. Okay. Let's secure their vassals. Make sure that all this is occupied. Then we can turn around and take on the rest of Zokka. 100 Diplo points here. Yeah, I will. Even though I probably should take the mill. Just because we're going to need to take mill tech here in like the next 6 years. Yeah. 6 years. And I'm taking divine ideas, but hey, you know what? What's wrong with just a little bit of, I was going to say greed, but it's not really greed. I'm trying to balance out my tech. Oh, you only have 4,000 troops over here? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, old pal. That's not going to be great for you. I'm going to be honest. Not going to be great. Let's start this siege. We're now trading in coffee. Suppose that's cool. Send 5,000 troops up here to deal with them. We shouldn't need any more than that. Siege of Kog'Zala is over. Send our powerful mage over as well. We should probably immediately go for the fight, actually. Leave 1,000 troops behind to keep the wall breach. Just because we don't know when our powerful mage is going to die. And we want to make sure that we are using them to the best of our ability. Now, in the peace deal, I absolutely need these provinces. I need to own all desert elf provinces. So I can go grab those. That is so incredibly sad. That's incredibly sad that it's so close. It really is. In that case, it does want us to own this stuff too. Well, good news is it doesn't directly require us to own this yet. So this is the peace deal. You guys go fight here. You have less troops, but you have a tech advantage and a war wizard advantage because Zokka himself is dead. So it should be a pretty easy wipe. Not a wipe, actually. Surprising. But no matter. Right, you go there. Make our way forward. They've decided they're going to hold in these mountains, and I can just wait them out. Segdir is fighting off orcs, apparently. Go. You can go fight them, and you guys can make your way forwards. Now, of course, there is always the risk of significantly weakening Zokka, that this happens, and that the Raj starts to move into Bulwar. But there's really not much I can do about that at the moment. The Raj will simply do as the Raj does. It's just very unfortunate. It's even more unfortunate that he got a border with them. So now taking all of Bulwar is going to be a pretty big struggle. We're going to have to pretty much immediately go to war with like Seadin to make sure that the Raj can't take them as well. It's 99% war score. All right. Go ahead and send it. Very good. Now, this is technically a different region, a lot of this. We can become a kingdom. What are we called now? A great temple. So if we want to get cheaper cores, we would have to do some other shenanigans. But for now, let's just complete some missions. The Sareyand League All provinces in the Poiuymew area are owned by me, and the Upper Sareyand are owned by me, and the Eduz-Vacyn region are owned by me, or a vassal, specifically Eduz-Vacyn, but we have annexed them. So in times of great danger, the Sareyand of Eduz-Vacyn and Eduz-Vacyn have historically put aside their differences and grievances to protect their independence. The Sareyand League, many times led by our temple, managed to keep Demarians, Keterodans, and Acolytes at bay, or at least guarantee a degree of autonomy. We live in a time of great danger. From the desert, gnolls and heretics menace Sareyand independence. If we want to survive, we can only do so together. Gain 200 admin points. Thanks. Zokka's lair. We have an army equal to or larger than Zokka. That's true. They have 0. And all provinces in the Garpix-Zokka area are owned by us. The lands of the Sareyand are finally free from gnollish rule, but the pack lord of the Hara Oasis still threatens the temple. Emboldened by our victory, the exemplars and our allies of Hashur and Eduz-Vacyn are eager to continue the fight and make an expedition to the Oasis. There, we will recover the sacred treasure stolen by Zokka and end the gnollish threat once and for all. We gain 25 prestige. Ivory will now be produced in Garir instead of slaves, I think, and then the layer of Devourer of Suns happens. Yes, it is in fact slaves at the moment. Alright, Layer of the Devourer of Suns. A pyre burns the entrance to the city. Demonic paraphernalia going up in smoke as exorcist priests cast spells and prayers of purification. Exemplars and Sareyand soldiers patrol the beacons and streets, while the gnoll population continues with their daily lives. Before Zokka came to power by killing the old matriarch, the city had been a modest trading center, with merchants from Haraget Seta and Nolakaz trading their goods with gnoll merchants from the Shad Sur, and sometimes even Bulwari merchants from the Upper Sareyand. But the rule of the Devourer of Suns broke any attempt at a peaceful relationship between Bulwari and Gnoll. His palace was soon filled with treasures taken from caravans and plundered from our cities. Of these treasures, the most valuable is the Surosham, an ancient scepter crafted by the Jinn that was wielded by Hamura, the founder of our faith and our temple. Now Zokka's reign of terror is over, his army scattered across the desert, and his lair of Ilzin Zokka in our hands. The treasures of the Sareyand, like our brothers scattered throughout Bulwar, may soon return to their home. We gain 5 temple power. Until the end of the game, we get 5% morale of armies, plus 1 yearly devotion, and 5% clergy loyalty. That gives us a very solid 5.3 yearly devotion. I think we're good. I think we'll be pretty good when it comes to that. All right, now let's do a bunch of Diplo Dev. Thanks. We need to have religious culture. Okay. Sure. I mean, if you really want me to hand that out, I can. Not something I usually do. Religious culture gives you +1 missionary strength, -2 tolerance of heretics and heathens. Every owned province of the new sun cult faith, which is either in the Bulwari culture group or is an accepted culture, gains -1 local unrest, 10% tax, 10% production efficiency, and 10% manpower. If it does not, it gives +3 local unrest and -10% local culture conversion cost. Also costs 5 crown land. I'm gonna wait until April to click that button. That way I don't have negative crown land for autonomy and such. Alright, let Hester stay like that, and immediately we're going to declare anti-monsters here. Because we simply have to. We cannot let the Raj take everything. Yeah, see? They've got a border here now, and... oh, that is a weak Raj. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, this is actually great. This is wonderful. The Raj has collapsed. There is no Raj. It's just him. It's just a dude. So if we go to war with him early, I mean, we could beat him. He's currently Tech 6, though. He is the Raj still at the end of the day. Go ahead and state that up, and that up, and that up, at least partially. We can still state it. We're going to have rebels. I don't really care. I mean, that makes this definitely less of a rush if it's not made like a unified Raj. If it's just the tag, not a big deal. Bulwari will kill them sooner than we will. But that doesn't mean we can't take advantage of the situation and perhaps go and say hello to the very cool people here in Sareyand. Harpies are cool, right? We like harpies. We like having harpies in our territories and paying us taxes. These are all good things. Especially paying us taxes. I really do appreciate when people pay me taxes and not other people. Let's build a spy network here. on them. This is so good. Like, we are in such a good position right now. It's kind of crazy. I didn't expect this. Like, when we secure the rest of the Far Salahad, like, we can go up and declare war on Red Stallion here. They have essentially no troops. We can turn this into a trade company and get an extra merchant and start pulling in trade from the Golden Highway. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Things are looking up for us. So I'm not sure when the other shoe's going to drop and things are going to go bad. But hopefully, it's not anytime soon. I told you. I am nothing if not good at predicting exactly what the AI wants to do. Actually just predictable. You're actually just predictable. He's a great conqueror with 16,000 troops. You're pathetic. That's what I got for you. You're actually just pathetic. And I think I could body you right here, right now. We might do that. We might get this claim and just declare on him. Because what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Nothing. That's the answer. He's not going to do anything. But we are a little short on admin. I need to declare on Mulin. I'm going to release the Gold Dwarves as a vassal for sure. And then Red Stallion, I think, needs to be the target. But yeah, I think we go to war with the Raj next, like very soon. Just because he is a great conqueror, sure, which gives them some bonuses. But why let them recover? Right, 16,000. We can wipe 16,000 troops with our War Wizard. So we might as well use them while we have them. But that is all the time that we have for today. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.